it's of course very very nice to have gone those 90 minutes. I would have wished I could have gone 90 minutes and we could have taken 3 points home. But on a personal note, it has been a roller coaster of a season, not just for me, but also for the team in general. We have had some highs and some lows, and my season maybe speaks to that as well, where I've been in and out of the team. But it was nice to be able to perform and help the team as much as I could. Unfortunately, it was just not enough with the last second winning goal. Yeah.
And with the team back in, ready to go, how important is it to start this week on a high note, and as well as how was the intensity training today?
No, I think we are in this phase of the season where it's up to us. We are still in this race. I know that it might look like we should have won and we should have done that, and we have 2 games now where we concede late. But if you turn those struggles into some positive things, like struggles can hit you and you can sit down in the corner and you can whine, or you can stand up with your chest high and attack, and we're going to do that. The boys are as much ready as we can, and we're doing our very best. All the small things that needs to go our way, but it also comes from the mindset. If the mindset is that we're going to attack something and not to protect anything, because we have nothing to lose. We're going for the playoffs, and to get on a roll now would be ideal.
Yeah, and the Dynamo are back home this weekend against the Portland Timbers. What kind of match are you expecting against them?
It's always tough against Portland. Multiple goal games, but I hope that we can minimize the chances against and keep a strong defense. And then the other way around, we have created a lot of chances the last games, but haven't had the last bit of quality and luck to put into the net and give us that cushion where we can go up maybe 1 or 2 goals. But again, all these games are like finals right now, and if we treat it like that with the mindset, as I said before, that we're ready for everything, then I think we have a great chance. And at home, again, we want to change that narrative that at home is where we want to have our victories, and Saturday is a good turning point.
Yeah, and we'll do one more. You touched upon the mindset for the team. With 4 matches remaining for that push for the playoffs, how important is it, and as well as the key focus areas for the team to stay connected and locked in?
No, it's very critical at this point. You can see the end of the season, but if you see it as the end of the season, it's going to be a problem. We got to see it as we're going to go further and we're going to run into this playoff. So sometimes you can end number 5 and you're in the playoff, but again, as I said, we take it as a challenge, and if we can come into the playoffs with a high mindset of positive vibes, and that's the thing that we're trying as well. I know sometimes it can be negative. You're losing games and you haven't had the points you want, but you never succeed when you're negative. You got to be positive, and you got to find the right moments to feel that you have the energy, and that's what we're trying to feed off and give each other, and that has to be the fuel.
Well, that was a moody training, but that's what happens sometimes. Is when you take a gut punch late in a game like that, where you put a lot into it, both throughout the week and in the game. I thought the guys again gave a great effort. But fell a little short, and so that's normal today. Let's get back to work. Let's compete it, and tomorrow, we'll start to push them again and start to work on Portland and some of the problems they pose, and make sure they're prepared. Just business as usual.
Yeah, and the Dynamo are back home this weekend again for another Western Conference matchup. What kind of match are you expecting against Portland?
We haven't seen them in a bit, so we'll certainly have to dive into them a little more. But they've changed some things. Still a team that is, one of the best teams in the league in transition moments, and that's an area that hasn't been great for us at home. So we'll have to pay a little extra attention to that. But having a good year. They're finding a lot of wins, and we'll have our hands full.
And with 4 matches remaining in the push for the playoffs, what are some of the key areas of focus for the team to stay connected and locked?
Winning. That's it. We don't really care how. We gotta just make the plays and make the difference. And then too many times at home that we haven't been able to do that. And some of it's, we're not far off. again, it was a good performance in Colorado, and they get the deflection that goes in the net in the 97th, and we have a few just like that didn't go in. And sometimes that's the difference. So we got to keep our emotions in check here and make sure we understand that we're still in it. And the task is a tall one, but it's certainly capable. We're certainly capable of it because the performances over the last 2 months have been pretty good. We just got to get a little bit of luck, but also earn our luck or make our own luck with finishing out some of these plays or making some of the plays that matter on the defensive end. But we're okay. We'll get back working this week.